Welcome, guys. Just playing a bit of standard today. The season's just turned over, so I'm back down in Silver 1. I'm playing a very slight variation on the mono blue deck. So we're playing 8 of the triomes, basically to get access to black mana. We're playing, and mainly it's the reasoning is to play Siphon Insight, so we can maybe take win conditions from our opponent's deck, which seems like fun. But it also means our bounce spell can be upgraded to Rona's Vortex, so we can use the kicker on this to put creature or planeswalker on the bottom of their library, so it's a more permanent way of dealing with things. The other thing I've got here, this is a questionable card. It's called Phyrexian Espionage, so it's a card draw card that's sorcery speed. So it's inferior to Thirst for Discovery, right? You always want your card draw at instant speed. But I couldn't resist playing one copy of this. It's got a black kicker. If you do that, you make your opponent discard a card. It's pretty minor. It's pretty small, but I couldn't resist just trying this card out. So this deck's going a little bit greedy, I guess, with these kinds of cards. Siphon Insight. What's the greediest counterspell? It's Devious Cover-Up. So it's 4 mana, but it lets you recycle things in your graveyard, which sometimes you want to do. Sometimes, obviously, you've got plenty of stuff in there for to kind of make your Tolarian Terrors nice and cheap, but you feel like you might get to a stage where you want to recycle. Especially, I've recently had the experience of being decked out as well against a control deck. So I thought, yeah, let's try these. I think strictly speaking, it's probably downgrades the deck as well. So in a way, we're kind of handicapping ourselves by playing these slightly janky cards. We've got 1 Flow of Knowledge, and I've got 1 Invoke the Winds as well. So you can just steal something like a Sheoldred with this. I like the idea as well of recycling any useful cards like Invoke the Winds that might be really good against someone's deck. So yeah, that's what we're going with. And the goal today, I'm gonna play, I think, a minimum of a couple of games. I'm just really looking for 1 win. I need 1 more win today. But I'm gonna try out go straight into best of 1 ranked with this and see how we do. Okay, keep this. So it's quite nice. We've got Essence Scatter and Negate, so kind of set up for whatever my opponent chooses to do. Okay, Harvester. Okay, boom. Get out of here. First Discovery. Discard a basic land. Yes, let's do that. And I've hit my black mana that I'm splashing for, which is pretty exciting. But he's okay. Cool. He found his 3rd land. Fable gets a 1-point Syncopate. I feel like I want to keep hold of the Negate. I think it's more valuable than the Syncopate. It's less mana intensive. Okay, 1 point Syncopate again. And I'm going to Siphon Insight you. Okay, yeah, let's take AO the Dawn Sky, please. Let's play an island. Let's go for it. Let's try and end this game. If he kills it, then we can capitalize, maybe. We'll see if we can find a non-land permanent. It's going to be difficult in this deck. No, we didn't. We whiffed. Fair enough. It's got a Giada. Okay, that's fair enough. Alright, so it's definitely an Angel's deck. We can put Giada on the bottom of his deck. I think it's not... Maybe it's not that scary. Maybe I can outrace it with a Tolarian Terror. I think we want to Rona's Vortex, the big angel that comes out, to be honest. Like that one, yeah. So this is a nice one for him because he gets to draw a card and make a 1/1 citizen, so he has a nice chump blocker for the Tolarian Terror. Yeah, this is a Rona's Vortex is a good answer to this card. Not going to see that again for a while. But I feel like he's probably got another one. And unfortunately, we've only got negates. Now here's a little, it bounces back to the hand. There isn't an option to bounce it to the top of the library. I was thinking it would have been very nice to do that and then grab that off the top of the library. There are cards that do that, of course. Right, Sheoldred, well, that's a problem. I'm going to Siphon Insight now. See what we get here. Oh my god, that's terrible. Okay. We whiffed. It's only fair. We had a good hit the first time. Ooh, and that's a 4/4 as well. Let's play our Haunted Ridge. Why not? Hold one back. And yeah, I mean, we've got to block the Sheoldred, is my thinking here. Cool, he's going to trade off. Fair enough. And then he's gonna win in the air. 6-point life swing every turn. You could consider the amount of spells I counted early on. Harvester and 2 Fables, and he didn't need the Fables, he's just top decked like a pro here. Another shoulder, okay. That was predictable. So, talking of top decking like a pro. Okay. Let's play an island. Let's take 2 more damage. I feel like taking 2 more damage here. Okay. No attacks. Good game. So this is where the negates look a bit silly, I guess. Deck with big scary creature threats. So I was saying earlier, let's use the Syncopates, let's use the mana intensive card to do these counters. But what I need to do was, in 2020 hindsight, of course, yeah, use negates on the Fables. I was thinking I was going to use the negates later to protect my creatures, but yeah, obviously there I should have kept the Syncopates to take out his big creatures. But the Rona's Vortex was good. So we took out one threat with that. But effectively, yeah, end of the game there, we just had 2 dead cards in the hand. That's why, yeah, of course, a lot of people play Make Disappear, but I just, I'm not that keen on the card. But maybe there's an argument, drop 1 negate, 1 essence scatter, play 2 Make Disappear. And then you've got, you know, a variety of different counter spells that are good in different situations. I just hate the fact I've got nothing in the deck to sacrifice to make disappear, so I can't make it better. So we're pretty good. We've got 3 islands. I think we can ditch an island. We need some action here. A couple of essence scatters. Don't mind if I do. So I think you can sort of make an assessment early on. Is my opponent's deck going to have more negate targets or essence scatter targets? Is it mostly creatures or non-creatures? So far, he has a non-creature spell. Looks like it might be. I mean, it could be an Esper tokens, I guess. So we'll have probably a fair amount of stuff. So this, yeah, if we do Curate, we won't have mana for a negate, so we'll do a Consider in response, get rid of that island. No. It resolves. Curate as well. Just get rid of these islands. There's a negate. There's a Raffine's tower. Okay. So, got rid of 4 islands. That's surveilling. Okay, Sheoldred can get the scatter. So, I call it sort of Esper, good stuff. Maybe fairly even distribution here between creatures and non-creatures. If anything, maybe a few more non-creature things. Okay, Phyrexian Espionage, so we've got our interesting spell, which we think is probably very bad. We could use it to try and draw a land now. So we don't miss a land drop. But then if we do fail to hit a land, we can't essence. Yeah, we can't respond next turn. So I think we'll hold up mana. So we've got enough for a counterspell and a Siphon Insight, which is quite exciting. We might steal a Sheoldred, that'd be nice. Wedding Announcement is going to start doing a 6 damage a turn after his next turn. It's pretty good card if you can resolve it. He's actually going to draw a card off it, so there's only going to be 4 damage a turn, but still pretty bad for me. Okay, it's Siphon Insight time. So we might regret getting rid of all those islands at some point. Okay, well, that gives us blue mana. I think I don't like the Painland as much. I think I'll have the Shattered Sanctum. Hey, I found a land. It's, see, I was just complaining about lands, so of course it gave me a land. We could actually have enough black mana now. We could do a double Siphon Insight. We could do Phyrexian Espionage as well. It feels like a wildly terrible idea to do Phyrexian Espionage, I've got to say. But we could do it to get rid of it. Just draw 2 cards. Keep Counterspell mana up. Yeah, refills the hand. We're back up to 7 cards. So now I can say, hey, I've played Phyrexian Espionage. I feel like just dropping this from the deck now. Yeah, there's a Sheoldred. Okay, we've got another Essence Scatter for you. But he's got Counterspell mana up, so he might can force this through. You see, because of this Sorcery Speed card draw card. You see, yeah, he did it. He got it through. We'll see. Now we could draw, because we could draw our 1 copy of the Control Magic spell, or we can Rona's Vortex this in upkeep. Okay, yeah, that's motivated me to draw. He might be able to counterspell this, so I think I'll do this and kick this. And fingers crossed he just has nothing else next turn. Feels like it's been quite a while since we've seen a Haughty Djinn. But they're definitely in here. Right. Here's one idea. We just run as Vortex one of these to slow down the clock. Because we're not going to do much else with 1 mana. See if he protects it with a Make Disappear. He does. Okay. Sure. Speak of the devil. There he is. Haughty Djinn. Right. We will... Let's tap this for mana, please. And potentially I've got 2 counter spells I can play. But yeah, we can't play the Devious Cover-Up. He's got 2 cards. I feel like they're both removal cards. I feel like he's top decked another removal card as well. So I'll negate that. And see if he's got Make Disappear number 3. I kind of think he does. Can only Syncopate for 1. That's just the problem with Syncopate. He concedes. That's an amazing decision. Okay, I guess the other 2 cards were not... were not removal spells. Okay. I'm going to actually just keep this a short video today. So I've got my 4th win. We'll have a little look at the deck just to recap. It was this one. So yeah, basically we're splashing. We've got the 8 Triomes to splash black mana. So it's not a proper Dimir deck. It's we're just splashing black, so I can play Siphon Insight. First time I've played Siphon Insight. Mixed results so far, but it's quite an interesting card. And splashing black means we can play Rona's Vortex. I think this is a genuinely good upgrade from the other blue instant spell, which is right here, Fading Hope. I think it's an upgrade on a Fading Hope. You can put things on the bottom of the library. Saw that against the Angels. I put the 6 mana Angel on the bottom of his library. So it's a good answer to that one. I don't think Phyrexian Espionage is any good at all. I just was sentimental. It's got a black kicker to it. I thought, yeah, let's give it a shot. We tried it, and it is a terrible sorcery speed card draw spell. We just dropped that and put in an extra Thirst for Discovery, just like that. We're also trying Devious Cover-Up, so that did cost me in that last game. That it was it could have been another cheap and playable counterspell, but I am going to stick with these because I think these have potential. We didn't see Invoke the Winds, but there's just one copy in there for a bit of fun as well. But yeah, so that's mono blue with a splash of black. Yeah. Anyway, I think that is the video. So thanks for watching.